Pain, sorrow, and rage for the widow dealing with a senseless death. William Travis Lau was one of 3 people killed in the crash on Ala Moana Boulevard on Monday. With emotions still raw, his wife, Melissa, doesn't hold back on her anger over the tragedy. The driver of the truck that plowed into the victims, Alan Sumang, was just charged with 3 counts of manslaughter. His bail is $1 million. Tonight we hear from Lau's wife. She spoke only with Manolo Morales about the sorrow and anger over someone destroying so many lives. Manolo?
Joe, Melissa Lau tells me that her husband had so much more to accomplish, and for his life to get cut short in this way is wrong in so many ways, which explains her anger.
There aren't enough words I can say to just express how wonderful, how amazing, how unique, how special he was. And it's so hard to talk about him in past tense. I'm still waiting for him to just call me and say, I'm sorry, I was stuck in the surgery and I couldn't call you, I couldn't text you, I'm sorry.
Melissa Lau would have been celebrating her 3rd-year anniversary with her husband, Dr. William Travis Lau, in March. He was training for a marathon when he was hit by the truck that killed 2 others on Monday.
He did everything 110%. That's the kind of person he was. Even if he worked a really long day at work, even if he had back-to-back surgeries all day and he was tired, he still made it a point to make sure he got his training run in.
The couple was going to start a family after coming back from California, where he planned to run the marathon. They were hoping to surprise her grandmother, who just turned 100 years old, and let her know soon that they were going to have a baby. She adds that her husband was involved in projects that are game changers in the medical field and would improve surgical procedures.
This was somebody who was going to contribute big things to the world, and I'm just outraged. I am a wreck right now, and I've not been able to sleep and eat because I'm just full of rage.
Rage that's hard for her to contain, knowing that the driver took so much away from her and the other victims.
Prison time is not going to be enough for me. It's not going to be enough for me. I want this man to feel pain. I honestly do. And I don't care what anybody thinks about that. I want him to suffer. He deserves to feel pain for all the pain that he caused. That's my honest, legit, true feeling about this.
Understandable.
My husband was so young. He was only 39. God. And he just had so many things. I was excited, and I was excited for him. I was so proud of him.
She adds that she always felt that she had a bigger purpose in life. She had talked to her husband about starting a foundation to help others, and she plans to follow through.
I want to do something right by him. I want to make him proud of me, and I want him to see that we're doing something good for him. I know that would make him so happy.
Funeral arrangements for Travis Lau are still pending. We will be posting Melissa's entire interview on our website, khon2.com. Joe.
Thank you, Manolo.